everybody, welcome to the warehouse. My name's Donald Schultz, and these are my two sons, Joe and Colby. Introduce yourself, boys.
Hey, I'm excited to play some Quirky Circuits.
And I'm Colby.
Yeah, Quirky Circuits. We have the new edition of Quirky Circuits. It's available to pre-order right now on barnesandnoble.com, I believe. And it's a $20 board game, which, as far as I'm concerned, is free.
Never spend more than $20 on a board game. That's my advice.
I mean, I think every dollar you spend on a board game is worth it.
It's by Nikki Valens.
That's a very... Yes! Nikki made this game. They did a great job, and this is the new edition of it. It has all new content, all new pages, featuring everyone's favorite bot from the first game, Gizmo, who's being ridden by the kitty cat, Tux. Mm-hmm. And then we've also got...
Common misperception that Gizmo's the name of the cat.
Yeah. True fans. If you're logged in and you're a true fan, give us a +2 in the chat. If you knew that Tux was the name of the cat, be sure to like and subscribe. It really means a lot. And we've also got the newest member of the squad, Penny the penguin, who slides. And Penny is my new favorite. They're the cutest. They are awesome. And you're going to get to see some Penny in action. But let's warm up with a little bit of this Gizmo. So, Colby, how do I play this game?
So we're here at the first scenario, and the rulebook has all the rules written out.
The rulebook has all the rules?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's something we're trying here at Flathead Games. But then we have iconography for reminders right here on the page as well. So this tells us the goal of the game is to have Gizmo pick up 9 dust bunnies and get back to her little arrow start space. This is showing us the setup. We put Gizmo on this space, and we put a dust bunny on all the spaces that show a little faded out dust bunny. This shows us the rules for the scenario. If we move over a dust bunny, we remove it from the board. And this shows us that if we run into a yellow line, we stop moving. If we run into a black line, we stop moving. And then there's Gizmo's special ability. If Gizmo stops moving from running into a line, it turns to the left.
So in broad, if you're not familiar with Quirky Circuits, just in broad terms, basically, we're going to be trying to get this robot all around to collect all these dust bunnies and then back to where they started. And we're going to do that by playing these cards semi-simultaneously without talking to each other. And these cards will control its movement. We have a list of what moves the cat has, or the robot has, Gizmo. And notable here is this little bot has a little trouble turning left. So as Colby said, you got to remember that when it bumps into something, it will turn to the left. So.
Yeah, so this shows the card distribution here, and it's only got one turn to the left. So if you want it to go left, you got to ram into something.
And then you can see that on the back of the cards, there are symbols for the general category of movement it is. Is it turning? Is it propulsion? And so by looking at the backs of the cards your fellow friends have played, you're going to get a sense of hopefully what you should do. And if you're all psychically linked, you should be able to beat the game in how many rounds? What are we trying to do here?
Well, there are 3 different colors. If it gets all the way to 0, we lose. If we finish it in the green, we're super smart. We finish it in the yellow, we're about average. If we finish it in the red, we're supposed to be a child. Or just,
that's winning
inexperienced.
That's winning if you're playing with a young person or a new player.
If getting it above 0 when you're a young person the whole idea was to open this up to more players. So we have a grading scale of how well you've done. It also opens up replayability. Like I try to get a better color.
Try to get it in the yellow this time. Try to get it in the green. We're aiming for the high bar of yellow.
Herb's Gambit in the chat saying that you are a child at heart. Which of the 3 of us do you believe they're referring to? Which is the most childlike at heart of the 3 of us?
Donald.
Not Colby. Colby's not a child.
Colby's a big, strong, grown-up man. I would say Joe.
So if you're familiar with the mind where you're supposed to you don't communicate about your cards, but you're trying to sync up, it's got that element. And then the programming element of something, there's a bunch of games that have that programming element. So it's those two ideas combined in a really clever way. So we'll go ahead and start. We can play cards in any order. There's no set turns. If somebody feels like they got the card they want to they play it out here in the row.
One more thing, because we're pros, we're playing with the game upside down. Makes it easier for you to see, and way more likely we're going to mix up the robots left and right and forward, backwards. And Joe's playing a card, so let's go. We're doing great.
Huh. So the more cards you play, like the further you could get done with one battery.
But it's also, this is, like here we have some idea of what they're playing, but to follow along all the way to here gets tougher and tougher. Unless you're cyclically linked, which happens sometimes where you pull off this beautiful long combo.
Never with us, but some people
It does
do.
feel good. Let's check it out. First, Penny goes forward
We
one.
got a dust bunny!
Gizmo goes
first.
forward one. We got a dust bunny. Gizmo now goes forward 3.
Ooh. We got a dust bunny!
Gizmo hits the turbo button,
Sweet. Gizmo
turns to the right.
turns to the right. That's what I thought happened, and so I played
Move forward, get a dust bunny.
forward.
Oh, now what's going to happen?
Move forward, which runs us into that
yeah.
and turns us left.
Okay.
That's right. Turns us left.
Yep.
And then this is going to be 360? No.
Turn to the
Ooh.
right, back to the right.
Okay.
All right, that could have gone worse.
Yeah. All right, so we have one more round to prove we're brain geniuses.
Well, two with this round and the next round.
We have two
Yeah.
rounds to prove we're brain geniuses. That should be easy.
Only 6 to go.
So now we discard these cards and we fill our hands back up to 4 in a 3-player game. Ow! Y'all saw that.
You need another?
Yeah.
Ho, 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 ho. I think I know what to do.
Now the confidence with which he played that, and then he followed it up with that, so that gives me some ideas.
We all have to play
Putting your
something.
hands down means you think that that
You're
we should be
out.
done playing.
Oh, I'm done.
Putting your cards down means you're done. Putting your
Okay.
hands on the table means
Everyone
I think
stop.
everybody should stop.
Yes, that's the only communication you should really be doing.
Yep. Go with the flow. Sure, why not? What's the harm? 180, just as I thought.
Heck yeah. It was the way I slammed it on the table.
Yeah.
That's inevitable.
Said this guy's confident.
2 spaces, just as I thought.
Heck yeah, it's synced up.
Turn to the right.
Ooh, yeah.
Huh.
Okay, that's not what Joe thought.
Backward.
Joe.
I thought I turned to the left. I thought I turned to the left.
Wait, you turned and then... All right.
Joe
we're
has
fine.
trouble with his lefts and rights.
Now you went backwards twice, right?
Yeah. of course.
No. I thought we were going to be up here.
Okay, boom, and then it bumps into the wall and turns
Left.
I can't believe this is happening in front of my friends. The internet.
We got no dust bunnies that round. We're back to where we started the
We
round.
made a loop. All right. Well, here we go. We got to get these 6 dust bunnies and get back to the start space in this
Yeah,
round.
it's not going to
get
happen.
Finishing green.
A completely wasted round. We ain't going to get it in the green.
But what about the yellow?
We have a shot at the yellow.
Little bet in chat. If we don't get it this round, I'll let all of you buy the game. If we do get it, none of you have to buy the game.
I need 2 cards, please.
Okay. 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 We call that Joe proofing in the game.
Yep. Get those out before Joe can screw it up.
And yeah.
Really?
Also, just by seeing the backs that other people have still in their hand, you can get an idea of like, so I only have a turn. It doesn't say if I'm turning left, right, or turns around, but the other players know I have a turn in my hand, so I can't move forward. They know that.
Colby takes this game pretty seriously.
Yeah,
Mickey refuses to play with Colby.
I'm playing the meta.
He's being nice.
What's
because-
happening? Oh. Yes. Yes.
Joe
Yeah.
just remembered that you can turn left by bumping into things.
Let's see how we did. Woo! Gizmo.
2 hops this time.
Woo!
Turn to the right.
All right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is how it's supposed to work.
Mm-hmm.
Bump and turn left.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3. Bumps it and turns left.
That's
Runs into
right.
Yellow.
Uh-huh.
And 1.
Yeah. So the
And that's what
good
we meant
news
to do
is
last round.
we're back on track. The bad news is I'm afraid you're all gonna have to get the game. Fair is fair, though. That was a fair bet.
He said it before we started, therefore it's you're obliged.
All right. What
If
do you
y'all are
need?
just turning in, this is the newest expansion for Elden Ring, and we hope you enjoy it.
I sure have seen a lot of jokes about Elden Ring online.
It's Elden with a D, not Elvin.
I said Elden.
Oh,
He did.
I thought it was Elton Ring.
It's Elton's Ring. Oh, Elton John. Now we had to cancel so many shows for COVID.
all right, let's go.
Oh, you son of a gun. Oh, you son of a gun. What are you doing with your hands? Okay. What are you doing with your hands? No, I'm out.
I think you might have had it, but we'll see.
I was about to get buck wild, but
Forward 1. Turn right. I want like a Family Feud audience.
okay.
You know.
Forward 1. You have to do this at home. Forward 2.
Which bumps us and turns us left.
Forward 2.
Ooh, yeah. Only one more to go.
Forward. Which means turn left.
We're on track to get it in the yellow just in time.
But we need to win this round to prove we're adults.
Right.
Yes.
This is what they're going to be using as captchas in the future. A little captcha joke for y'all. Well, age, or I guess that's not age verification.
That's to verify we're not a robot.
Yeah.
And specifically, a robot
is-
would be much better
right.
at this than us.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we are.
We are. This is an anti-captcha.
Right, keep the humans out.
You son of a gun.
Okay.
Well, Donald's pretty confident we made it to the end thing.
My only concern is I hope I played the right kind of turn card.
Yeah. Yeah, that could really mess us up.
Yeah.
Now we need to turn to the right here.
Yeah.
It is indeed a turn to the right.
Mm-hmm.
Going forward 1.
Got the last dust bunny.
Forward 1 until that bumps us and turns us left.
All right.
And as long as this is a forward and not a backwards, we're in pretty good shape. Forward.
Let's go.
We did average or better.
I guess we're adult human beings.
So the game ends. You don't resolve the rest of the cards. The game ends immediately when you get the goal, and that means we did it in 8
That's right.
with 8 left.
Woo!
Easy.
Now it's penny time.
Let's see the
Time to meet a new robot.
Everybody already knows Gizmo. Gizmo can't go anywhere without
Famously,
that cat.
every gamer got Quirky Circuits.
That's right. It famously did exactly the numbers it should have done. And this one is going to capitalize on that success, making lots of dough. This is one of our favorite games we've made. And we feel that it deserves love. And so we thought, let's do it again with a more mass market price point.
Right.
And see if we can shame you people into buying this perfect game.
It is a really good game.
It's really good. I love Quirky Circuits.
It's one of the few games that I didn't come to hate by the end of its development process. When you're developing a game, you have to play it over and over and over and over and over again.
Colby, you want to put them flags out? So Penny's thing is Penny has to capture all of the flags, just like in the professional Olympic sport that you saw on the Winter Olympics skiing, where you skate around and capture all the flags. And Penny's quirk, her weird thing, is that sometimes she plays a slide card that goes all the way until she hits something, and that also happens whenever she goes down a slope, right?
So she goes down, if she goes in the direction of one of these arrows down a slope, she automatically starts sliding. That's her special.
And then she also has just a slide card that can just do that. But she can't go up the hills.
Colby, you want to break this page down for us again?
Yeah, so our goal is to move Penny over the 10 flags, collecting them, and get to the back to the space here. Set up, we put out all the flags, and we put out Penny on this space. And then this tells us that if we move against the direction of an arrow, we stop movement. If we move in the direction of an arrow, we slide. This shows that as we move over flags, we pick them up. And this shows if we run into a black line, we stop movement.
Penny does not slide uphill.
It does not turn to the left. That was a Gizmo trait.
Yes. Not all robots are the same.
That's right.
I don't know what happened.
Oh, I know what happened.
So all of us have to play at least one card. And that is what Donald contributed, his one mandatory card.
Slide!
Okay, so we're going to do
2
a lot,
points for me!
a lot of running into
We've
the
turned it into a competitive
wall
game.
here.
I thought the confidence with which I slammed the card down.
So this just runs us on the wall. No harm, no foul. Do it again. We're starting to look a little...
But now something else, right?
No. And now we do...
Oh, I thought you were going to back up one so we could... But that was really quite the excess of forward.
Colby's really trying
Well, I thought
make this interesting.
I had thought that
by
perhaps
purposely
Donald
playing
played
foil.
a backwards there, would put us there, and then I was going forward 3, 1, 2, 3 to there.
Oh, I didn't even think about the word backwards.
All right, well, that could have gone better.
It could have gone worse.
Could have gone worse. Now we move this down. Now look at this. We actually have a little more room to go to the green here.
So yeah, so the game expects us to take longer picking all
Because
these.
we got to go several directions. Like, it's not all one easy circuit this time.
Yeah, with Gizmo's ability to turn left when it bumps into things,
You
and
do
that
that
particular scenario, it's playing into that. It's really teaching you how to utilize that, so you can get the first scenario done pretty quick. I need one more card, please.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Beep boop.
Hmm. Hmm. Beep boop.
Beep boop. Beep boop.
If you feel the urge to talk,
You can say
you're
beep
not
boop.
allowed to, but you can say beep boop.
All right, we got a turn. We've got one forward, and we've got
Turn to the right.
turn.
Okay.
It's pretty logical, right?
Slide. And Joe mind melded with me and picked up on the fact that I slid and turned
I
us.
think I was Donald.
This
I was done at that
Me,
point.
baby.
But look at this!
Two more flags. We're at a rate of 2 flags per turn.
Have you noticed that it's always my cards that pick up the 2 flags and everyone else is just doing busy work?
I hadn't noticed that.
Plus 2 in the chat if you've noticed that. Easy clap, as they say.
I need one.
Donald, you got 4?
No, sir. One more. Thanks, boss.
Well, this is tricky. Very tricky.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Oh, I thought you played a turn. Until the moment I put the card down. Guess I just saw what I wanted to see. I mean, at that point,
You know, maybe we'll look into a flag.
Donald embraces chaos.
all right.
Back up.
As
one.
expected.
Yeah,
as expected.
that felt good. That felt good.
As expected.
Yeah, yeah. These are my 2 cards, so you know they're doing us right.
Mm-hmm. Now, I believe something's going to go wrong here.
I thought.
Here's where
No, you.
Something's going to go
Here's
wrong.
where Joe starts playing cards.
Yeah, I thought.
Something's going to go wrong.
Never mind.
You thought I played a
here.
turn. You
Boom! Got
so
the flag.
Start sliding. So instead
got
of
the
going
flag.
forward 1, goes all the way to that. Yeah, you got the flag. We should have got last right after getting on, right before getting on the end.
This is why Nikki won't play with Colby in this game.
I said, turn around.
This is why nobody
forward.
likes you.
I said,
My cross to bear. Can't go against the arrow, so stops movement and then backs up 1.
I don't know. I hope something good would happen.
All right, we've got 2 rounds to get everything and back to the start if we want to do anything.
Possible.
Yeah, it's doable.
What do you need?
3.
This chair makes a sound. I don't want y'all to think I'm tooting.
You need another one?
And that was a truck.
Okay. All right, we can do it.
What's your all-time record in this game?
On any scenario?
Yeah. Y'all ever got it in one?
What's that mean?
Okay.
Donald played the cards. It's gonna get us 2 flags.
Right.
I think it's too late for that. I shouldn't have said any of that.
I'm done.
Gonna get us 2 flags. Interesting comment.
Whoop, whoop. I think we're gonna get 2 flags.
Yep.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yep.
Beep boop, baby.
Slide, but we're stopped by the arrow.
Flag. Yep.
Successfully turn to the right.
Flag.
Slide forward and get stopped by the arrow.
I guess I already took
And
the flag.
slid.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, well. Ooh.
Yeah.
Not bad.
All right.
Nikki was clucking at us. Did anybody pick up on what that meant?
Stop shaking your legs.
There's a lot of earthquakes in Ohio. I saw an article about it.
All right. This is our last chance to get green. Let's go for it, guys.
Do it.
What do you need?
I need 3.
I need, yeah. Zolan.
You're done.
You got what I need.
Probably. You think we did it? You think we got it in the green?
No,
Let's try it.
I think we might have.
I don't think we did.
Turn.
I think we needed another turn in there to get it.
Slide. Turn. Forward 1. Turn.
And
Super slide. Slid down the hill.
So here's where we didn't get it.
360.
Well, I was trying to go forward more.
Forward.
I turned around and then went backwards twice, not forward.
Oh.
And then went forward.
Okay.
I was trying to go forward by going,
into the yellow.
Yeah.
flipping it in reverse.
True athlete spends the whole post game talking about what they were trying to do. Come on.
Nice sports reference.
Yeah.
We're in the yellow. Humbled once again.
We almost did it. I mean, I would have been impressed.
2 more.
Oh no. Okay.
Wow, thanks for clearing everything up there.
I know exactly where we are.
Yeah, Donald's on board.
Wait, no.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, I'm not playing it.
Hopefully we don't need it anyway. All right, right turn
Mm-hmm.
and a right turn.
Mm-hmm.
The only sensible thing for those 2 cards to me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now Donald slid us and then realized
And then
we
realized.
have to end on the thing.
And so then I
Oh, you have
said,
to end the card on it.
Yeah.
step backwards.
Nice.
Victory.
We did it.
Did it?
Yellow average again.
We're average.
We are
Right.
average. We are average.
Right in that meaty part of the curve.
Right in that meaty curve.
Not jumping ahead, not falling behind.
Yup.
And that's average for somebody who's played the game, by the way. Yeah, an adult who's played the game.
Yeah.
Yes.
Herb's Gambit says, dang Nintendo, all I'm hearing in my head is the snow level music from Mario 64.
Good
Look
pull.
at this. That weird bluegrass like jam. It's a banger. Do we want to do another page?
Oh yeah, where you're sliding down with the
Yeah,
penguins
with
or
the
all
penguins and
How long we been going?
how long we been going?
32 minutes.
I just saw myself on camera.
I don't know. Sounds like a nice consumable video, to be honest.
Yep, I think we're done.
All right. Any questions from the chat? Any question askers in the chat?
I will note, like, these are the first 2 scenarios. Later, Penny
Oh,
gets
yeah, we
like,
can show you some more stuff.
Yeah.
you get to situations where it's
Tunnels.
like, if you screw up with Penny Oh, now we got to go all the way back around up the hill.
But the slides make that it's high risk, high reward.
Right, exactly.
So yeah, here this scenario introduces tunnels for the first time. If you go into a tunnel sliding, you come out of the tunnel sliding. You know, if you go in a tunnel, you come out in the same direction. So if you went in backwards, you have to slide to go into a tunnel. That's right. Yeah, that's what these mean. So if I was sliding backwards, like say I was here and I went down backwards, I would slide all the way through to here.
Is there a slide backwards card?
Well, if you go down
the hill,
right.
Yeah, so that would cause me to slide backwards through. I
Yeah.
would stay facing backwards. If I played a slide here, I would to there. And then that's a a nice straight tunnel, kind of introduces the concept. You get later on Penny, and you get into some some more crazy configurations of tunnels where this one sends you all the way around.
Yeah.
This introduces some scenarios introduce these Quirk cards. What makes them really interesting is they have their own back and their own color. If you have one or more Quirk cards in your hand, you have to play only Quirk cards. You cannot play until you have no Quirk cards in your hand. You cannot play any other.
You've got to get rid of them, and then as the other players, you've got to account for the fact that other people.
But the other players know what those quirks could be, and can kind of try to play around that.
But their back doesn't tell you which of the three, if it's a turn or it's thing.
So we know for Penny, it's either a backwards one, there's two of those, or it's a slide one.
But also, you just know it's not necessarily ideal. Like you can't just expect people to play the perfect card at every time.
Right. Yeah, those are really fun. I forgot that. Yeah, that's all. This game in general is really great. We hope that people dig it.
Can you believe it's $20?
I mean, the minis are great. The production's
How is
great.
that legal?
And we've loved this game, have a lot of faith in it, and hope that it does great because it's such a cool, cute little game. And it's it is a little tough to stream a game where you're not supposed to talk about what you're doing as you're doing it. But we hope.
I think
this
it's a good stream.
Your favorite moment of the day. We hope this is your bright spot.
March 9th. It'll be in Barnes & Noble, right?
March 9th, you can walk into your friendly local Barnes & Noble.
Find it on the shelf, buy it, and teach Barnes & Noble that they made a smart decision by getting behind this, storing this
Or
game
they'll stop taking Colby's emails.
and in other stores shortly after. Also on our website, March 9th.
The March 9th is the release date, so it'll be available. It should be available everywhere. Your friendly local game store, Barnes & Noble, and of course, plaidhatgames.com.
And we always do like a early bonus thing. So for this one, if you buy from the first print run, it won't have one of my boogers in it. But then after the first,
Next time we print them, every box will contain at least one Donald booger.
So you're gonna want to get it early. You don't want to wait, or else you might get a booger.
Man, it's too bad my 4-year-old PJ is not here. He would have loved that joke.
He's watching. I from the chat. What's it say here? It says, "My dad sucks." Lol.
Lol.
Thanks for tuning in. Bye.
Bye.